Hi, this is Nervi from Auric Cosmos. Today we will explore the most mysterious story of human life, the concept of rebirth through Buddha's teaching. Let's start. In a small village, there lived a potter named Ananda. He created beautiful clay pots, each unique in shape and design. One day, a curious traveler asked Ananda, "Where does the essence of these pots reside? Is it in the clay, the shape, or the pot itself?" Ananda smiled and replied, "The pot is a combination of clay, the potter's skill, and the purpose it serves. There is no inherent essence within the pot itself. It is empty of a permanent, unchanging self." Similarly, the Buddha said, "Aika, we are like these pots. We are made up of our bodies, thoughts, and actions, but there is no permanent self within us. This is the concept of anatta or no self." The Buddha then told of a wise farmer named Maitreya. Maitreya knew that the quality of his harvest depended on the seeds he sowed. If he planted good seeds, tended them with care, and worked diligently, he would reap a bountiful harvest. If he neglected his fields or sowed poor seeds, his harvest would suffer. In the same way, our actions or karma are like seeds. Good actions bring about positive results, and harmful actions lead to suffering. This karmic energy carries over from one life to the next, influencing our rebirth. To understand how karma leads to rebirth, the Buddha said, "Let us delve into the chain of dependent origination. Imagine a wheel with 12 spokes, each representing a link in the chain of existence. 1. Ignorance, not understanding the true nature of reality. 2. Volitional formations, actions driven by ignorance. 3. Consciousness, awareness that arises from these actions. 4. Name and form, the mental and physical components of existence. 5. Six sense bases, the five senses and the mind. 6. Contact, interaction between the senses and objects. 7. Feeling, the sensations that arise from contact. 8. Craving, the desire for pleasurable experiences. 9. Clinging, attachment to these desires. 10. Becoming, the process of becoming that leads to existence. 11. Birth, the start of a new life. 12. Aging and death, the inevitable end of that life leading back to ignorance. Each link depends on the previous one, creating a cycle that perpetuates samsara." The Buddha then described the 6 realms where beings could be reborn, each shaped by their karma. 1. Deva, God realm, a realm of pleasure and longevity, yet not free from samsara. 2. Asura, demigod realm, a realm of powerful beings often in conflict. 3. Human realm, the most favorable realm for achieving enlightenment due to the balance of joy and suffering. 4. Animal realm, a realm marked by ignorance and instinct. 5. Preta, hungry ghost realm, a realm of insatiable desire and intense suffering. 6. Hell realm, a state of extreme pain and torment. In the Pali canon of Theravada Buddhism, the Dhammapada is a significant text comprised of Buddha's sayings in verse form, which often discusses karma and rebirth. For example, it states, "By oneself is evil done, by oneself is one defiled, by oneself is evil left undone, by oneself is one purified. Purity and impurity depend on oneself, no one can purify another." This highlights the individual's responsibility over their moral purity. Additionally, the Majjhima Nikaya or middle-length discourses includes teachings such as the Greater Discourse on the Simile of the Elephant's Footprint, where Buddha elaborates on dependent origination, explaining how from ignorance arises a chain that ultimately leads to suffering. Similarly, the Samyutta Nikaya or connected discourses in the Nidana Samyutta focuses on explaining dependent origination, emphasizing the cyclic nature of birth and suffering. Moving to the Mahayana Sutras, the Lotus Sutra emphasizes the Bodhisattva path and compassion's role in enlightenment and rebirth. It poignantly describes our world as being in flames, afflicted with birth, aging, sickness, death, sorrow, lamentation, pain, distress, and agitation, highlighting the pervasive suffering due to ignorance. The Lankavatara Sutra discusses the continuous interplay between body and mind, perpetuated by ignorance, which binds individuals to the cycle of rebirth. Meanwhile, the Diamond Sutra teaches the illusory nature of phenomena and self, stating all conditioned phenomena are like a dream, an illusion, a bubble, a shadow, like dew or a flash of lightning. Thus we shall perceive them, guiding followers to see beyond the illusions of the material world. In Vajrayana Buddhism, texts like the Bardo Thodol or Tibetan Book of the Dead describe the Bardo, the intermediate state between death and rebirth. It instructs, "Now when the Bardo of dying dawns upon me, I will abandon all grasping, yearning and attachment, enter undistracted into clear awareness of the teaching, and eject my consciousness into the space of unborn awareness. As I leave this compound body of flesh and blood, I will know it to be a transitory illusion." Additionally, Jetsongkhapa's Lamrim Chenmo discusses the endless cycles of rebirth and suffering in samsara, urging practitioners to seek an end to this cycle to avoid perpetual suffering. Rebirth in Buddhism is deeply intertwined with the doctrines of karma, anatta or no self, and dependent origination. Across various traditions, scriptural references underscore the ethical implications of rebirth, the necessity of understanding the nature of reality, and the ultimate pursuit of liberation or nirvana. These texts provide comprehensive teachings on how past actions shape future existences and offer guidance towards achieving spiritual liberation. Hope you enjoyed this exploration. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stay blessed by God's grace.